The last time tonight. Welcome to the Sportiest stream, everybody. Nice to see you all. My name is Sporty FC, and hopefully you are all having an amazing night. I know I am. Take a look at that schedule right now before we introduce our matches. We just saw a while ago Dark Falcons played the biggest bird. We also saw Happy Sports Atlantic play Vicrox. Happy Sports swept Vicrox. Dark Falcons beat the biggest birds 3-1. Now upcoming is a Golden Cup matchup between Golden Esports Red A versus Golden Esports Red B. And after that, we'll have Radiance Phantoms versus Team Execute Academy. Funny thing to talk about with that Execute Academy matchup actually is that currently one of the players, Ruby, who's actually their captain, he is currently in a finals here for the Blackline Championship Series. He's playing right now on Blackline CS. If he wins this series, you'll see him tonight playing at 10. If not, it will probably be a little bit later, but right now, they are leading 2-0. I am keeping tabs on that series for anybody interested. But of course, right now, for us, we have a matchup between Golden Esports Red A versus Golden Esports Red B. Golden Esports Red, a 3v3 team, but for the 2v2 circuit of the Golden Cup, they have split into two different teams here in Tier 1. They're bound to cross paths. Here they are, they've done it. And they'll be doing it for Week 3 in what is sure to be a great Best of 5 series. But of course, it's going to be a bit difficult for both these teams. They're both 0-2, so have not won yet. If I were to talk about the games that they have won or lost, let me take a look at it. For Red A, they have gone swept both times against GG Foomsters and Venom Esports Red. For B, they lost a dysfunctional 3-1, and they lost to GSG Foomsters 3-1. So GSG Red B has had a better track record so far. That is being Chichmo and Volt against Red A, which is Pink Roses and Zen Zero. Get the info out to the teams here. We'll see when they want to join on in. As again, a good series here tonight for the Golden Cup. Both these teams looking to strike against each other here in an exciting Golden Esports matchup. Golden Esports, an organization I am partnered with, so it's nice to see them here. As I'll make sure to get as many people that can join. Again, prediction poll will be coming in about a minute. And for that, we will be taking a look at both these teams, how they play. You want e-servers? Okay, let me get it for you. Hello, Squeesh. Yeah, if you guys want e-servers, I can get you e-servers. That's fine. Because the league is based around US West servers, but I can give you guys e-servers. There you go. We're making some e-servers now. Wait, no, it's West? What do you want? You want West servers, or do you want East servers? Oh, no, I'm saying that the league is based around West servers. That's why I have it in West. That's why I had it in US West. Yeah, do West? Okay, my goodness. You said petition for East servers. Don't worry, I don't have East servers. I have West servers. The league is based around US West. There you go. Servers up. And speaking of up, the prediction poll is also up. Go vote for who you think will win. This is a fun one. Do you think it'll be Golden Esports Red, or do you think it'll be Golden Esports Red? I'm joking around. Do you think it'll be Pink Rose and Zen Zero who will win, or do you think it'll be Chichmo and Volts? Remember, none of these teams have won yet in the Golden Cup. This will be a first for one of them. The other one, they're still going to be searching. Yeah, of course. See you tomorrow as well, Squeesh. It'll be a good series. You guys will be playing New Age, so good luck in that series when it does come. But obviously, it doesn't come. Also, guys, by the way, update on, again, that matchup coming up. I said I'd give updates on the matchup that includes Ruby, who will be playing in our next series for Execute Academy. Ignition Academy have now won 3 games, only 1 away from winning the whole thing and from arriving on the stream. If they lose this series, they will have to play another series, meaning that match might be pushed back. But so far, it looks like we will actually have Execute Academy's matchup on time here, as they'll be playing against Radiance Phantoms. Some fun storylines in that series I definitely to talk about. But of course, let's talk about this series, talk about its importance again. Both teams 0-2, Golden Esports Red B with a game differential of -4, Red A with a game differential of -6. A Week 3 matchup. This was actually rescheduled. This is currently actually Week 4, but they were given a 1-day extension, so that's why they have their match tonight and not earlier. We planned for earlier in the week. Obviously, they were not available to make it on that time, so now we are here for this one. As again, we'll be waiting for both of the teams here to jump on in, and as soon as we get our match start time, we'll be ready to go. We're gonna wait a little bit because we just had that prediction model up. They can wait, I think. I'll go in any rush whatsoever. As again, we're just waiting. We'll give them a little bit of time here. We're not gonna start too early because I don't think we're gonna give some time for you guys to vote for who you think will win. And also because they're in very early, by the way. So we'll give you some time to vote. Who do you think will win? Do you think it'll be again Red A or Red B? Red B is technically the favorite to win this, but it's not. I mean, both these teams are 0-2. It doesn't really matter. We're still early in the season. I'm trying to think of how many matches do they have. I think teams have 7 matches. Let me take a look. No, they got 8 matches. So we're still at the front half of the season for these teams, but that will change very soon. As neither of these teams want to go 0-3 this season. But of course, one of them's going to have to go 0-3 tonight. The other one will go up to 1-2, hopefully trying to make a comeback to make it into the playoffs. Playoffs are very tough. You got to be in the top 4 to make it. 12 of them are in the dead bottom of that group. They need a couple wins. In a group of 10 teams, they're going to need a ton of wins to be in that top 4 to have a chance at making it in. But again, I think it's again, we'll give them like maybe another minute, and we'll get the series started. Again, all of them are ready, so we'll give you guys a little bit of time. And vote on who you think will win. Oh, a follow coming in through by Clenmer. Thank you, Clenmer, for the follow. Welcome to Sporty's stream. That is very nice of you. Welcome. As let's get into the series here. I think we're still early, but we'll let them join in early. Here you go, best of 5 series. It's GHE Red A on the blue, GHE Red B on the orange. I might just call them A and B here, in all honesty. Who knows? Again, Red A is Pink Roses and Zen Zero. Red B is Chichmo and Volt. As an early goal here from Volt. Didn't really get time to see what exactly was happening, but out of nowhere comes in Volt with the demo. And that will leave the net wide open. He removes N0. At the same time, he simultaneously shoots it on net, and it will be a goal. GHE Red B with the early lead. As a 50-50 now with Pink Roses towards the side wall. Chichmo down the field. Roses. Not a great touch in field, actually. He needs to keep control of this, and Volt's going to challenge. That will be a second one for Red B, as they're going to start off this series on the right foot. And the right foot is getting a couple goals and being a little toxic. Cheech going after his fellow teammates here. Yep, here comes the quick chatting. Yeah, not a problem here. These guys are teammates in the 3v3 circuit, so it's pretty funny. As Roses trying to get one back. Stopped by Volt, then Zero to look for the challenge. Toss it around Chichmo, going for the ceiling shot. He could hit this. It'll be Rose instead to shoot, but it doesn't go anywhere. It's saved away. There's now Chichmo. Stopped by Zen0. Volt jumping up with it, but he can't make contact. And so far this game is still kind of sluggish for both these teams, and both of them trying to get used to each other as that double tap from Zen0 almost goes in. Zen0's not afraid to go with these incredible mechanical plays, but he's got to be careful at leaving Pink Roses back alone. Especially against players like Chichmo and Volt who are able to stop that. Here's Rose, though. That will be a goal for Red A. Their first of the series. As that touch from Volt, just not enough. He needed to keep control of it and allow Chichmo time to get back to defense. And that will be the first goal of the series for Red A. As now off the kickoff, Zen0. A fake kickoff here. Volt. Pink Roses trying to answer back. Chichmo with control, but he's got to be careful. Demo play's coming. Almost got the pop over Zen0, but he'll read it. Now Volt down the field. Rose off the side wall now. Taking himself. Can't get through Chichmo. And Volt now with the shot. Gets past Zen0. Second one will definitely be enough. And it's Volt to score. Ligmatas. Not Ligmatas. That's the... Wow. Again, I'm focusing on the Edition Academy Ligmatas match. I was going to talk to you about how that game is currently tied in Game 4. Sorry, Golden Esports Red B now are leading 3-1. So sorry about that, guys. That is the wrong team. Look, Modest are not going to be playing tonight. That's the wrong team. Sorry about that. That is a team that Ignition Academy is playing right now. That's the team that Ruby's playing on right now in Blackline Academy Finals. As again, we're still on game 1 here. Yeah, the reason I'm watching that matchup is because again, Ruby will be playing, could be playing later tonight. So I need to know because depending on how long that series will take, we might be delayed for our next matchup. So I need to know everything as soon as it happens. So that's what I'm getting info for right now as we speak. But don't worry, I'm still focusing on this JG Red A versus JG Red B matchup. As currently, JG Red B proving why they're considered the better of the two teams. Still though, a close scoreline as we're now getting about halfway through this game. Towards the net from Volt, Zen0 will clear it away. This could become 2. It's going towards the net. Chichimo won't get back in time. And that will be a goal for JG Red A. So far, all their goals have been catching JG Red B off guard and in the wrong positions. And this one now a very close one as update for you all. Ignition Academy have now won Game 4 in their series. So yes, their matchup will be at the scheduled time tonight. About an hour from now. So that will be fun. Of course. Now we have this series. Again, you'll be seeing that matchup with Ruby later tonight. But right now, JG Red B looking to get another goal back here as this game's has been a lot closer than they wanted it to be. Volt up high. Zen0 will read it, but did not look very comfortable in that aerial play. Now an infield pass to Chichimo, and there's the goal, 4-2. And a big result here for GHG Red B. They needed that goal. They needed to get some separation between them and Red A. And that is a good result. In the corner, Cheech trying to pinch it back. Now challenged by Pink Roses, but Pink Roses will fake challenge it. Going to the backside. Infield play. No one was able to read it there from GHG Red A, but not like they had to. No one was attacking them. Now in front again, Zen0 get the touch. Chichmo trying to get a shot on there, but Zen0 will get the dunk. Prevents another goal from going against them, but now Volt on the dribble looking for the shot. He'll drive it past Zen0. Zen0 in an awkward position as he couldn't fake challenge there. And Volt can just choose a corner of the net to go for, and almost definitely he's going to score it from that position. And now, this game already, what was a 1-goal difference has now been extended to 3 from JG Red B. Here comes Pink Roses. He's known for his mechanics. Doesn't have the best amount of time to show them off, but he definitely showed it there with that double tap off the ground. Now Volt with control. Flick. Knock past Pink Roses. Hello there, guys. Hello there, Cartope. How you doing? We're currently in game 1 right now. GHG Red B. Oh, just got scored on here by Zen0. No one was back. Both players thought the other was covering the net there. And no one jumped. This is a pretty easy shot for Zen0. He will not miss those. Both Volt and Cheech were just standing there. Dumbfounded because, again, no one was actually covering the net there. And now, a goal back for GHG Red A. But really, I think it might be too little too late, but who knows? It's still 2v2s. Anything can happen. Pink Roses. Volt with the challenge. Now Roses going backwards, and Zero's challenged this, but Volt will beat him out. Open backfill for Volt. Will he get a goal from it? No, he gets demoed by Roses. Chichmo. Off the back wall. Now Cheech again. Through towards the net. And Volt. Rose trying to answer back. Right now we can just see Volt and Cheech just the more solid of the two teams. As Zen0 to the sidewall. Just looking for anything for JG Red A, but unfortunately, they won't get anything here in the end of this game. And they'll be going down in the series 1-0. A tough start for GHG Red A. Again, they have not had a very pretty looking season. They have not won a single game yet. This might be their best chance for the entirety of the season to get it. As we'll be moving on to Game 2. And here we go, Game 2 on Forbidden Temple. GHG Red B with the early start. We'll see if they can continue it. Now a 50-50 favors GHG Red A. Pink Roses can go for a solo play here. Look for the shot, back post, it's a perfect one! Oh, but it's just off the post and wide. So close there from Pink Roses. But ultimately not enough, now back the other way. Speaking of Roses, he gets the save here. Now Rose, in front, Zen0 will click the clear. Fully in front, now Zen0 trying to bump out Cheech. He's overcommitted it for that though, and Volt will have a dribble. Rose needs to waste his time, let Zen0 get back. Reach him out to the sidewall. No goals yet for either of these teams, we're 30 seconds in. Seen chances. Both of them trying to go for these bump plays, but they're really overextending for them. As Zen0 with the pinch, oh, that's a perfect play! And what a shot from Zen0! He went for it last game. I believe, oh no, it was Rose who went for it last game, a double tap off the ground. Zen0 with the pinch here. What a nice, beautiful shot. There's nothing that GHG Red B could do once they jumped. Is now in front. No shot there. Ammo though from Pink Roses, but it will go all the way back, just wide. I mean, I could barely see that on my screen. As now Pink Rose with the flip reset. We'll get it past Volts! Oh, Pink Roses! Down the field! Nobody can stop this man! The flip reset adds so much power. And GHG Red A with a 2-goal lead. 50 to the sidewall. Rose. Looking to shoot it downfield. Maybe catch Cheech off guard, but Cheech will jump up to it. Zen0 though, follow up. That's a goal here. GHG Red A now starting to run away with this game here. More goals after more goals. GHG Red B just can't contain them. And now, do GHG Red B have any sort of response? They haven't scored yet this game, but here's Volt's chance! Zen0 will get up in time. Now, play upfield. Zen0 off the back wall. Thing there, still no goals for GHG Red B. Their offense has completely dried up as GHG Red A really putting in a lot of work, and well, Zen0 was a bit of a question last game. I didn't mention a lot about him. This game, I mean, he's got 2 of the goals. Pretty good result for him. He's now in front, saved by Zen0. GHG Red B still looking for that goal that can help them out in this game. GHG Red A looking to tie up the series. Cheech. Flip reset. Trying to do what Pink Rose did earlier, but that one wasn't as pretty. Volt now. Beats Zen0 to the second play, and that will be a goal for GHG Red B. As Volt here just faster dusts Zen0 to the ball. And GHG Red B, if they want to make a comeback, this is their time to do it. 2.5 minutes left. Definitely enough time for them. They're going to have to make some pretty quick adjustments. They're going to have to play pretty well on defense as well. Volt misses this. Still favors him. Infield pass to Cheech. That will be another goal. Zen0 was left all alone. Pink Roses took a while to get back as he overcommitted on the offense. And his challenge, well, it wasn't successful to say the least. GHG Red B looking to make a comeback. And the thing about 2v2s is, Well, it's not like kind of the momentum doesn't matter like it does in 1v1s. It's still important. 50-50. Then Zero off the sidewall in front. Cheech looking to clear it back. He's got a dribble going for him. Challenge from Zen Zero. Out towards the corner. Cheech in field. Off the corner itself. Volt coming in. He'll put it for a shot. Zen Zero will get in the way. He has to do on defense. That's kind of the big thing on defense. As long as you can put yourself in the way of everybody else, generally do pretty well. Is now Zen Zero. Not in front. Be a clear back for GHG Red B. Although they are taking a while to get there. Here it is, Volt. Demo Zen Zero. This is a chance for GHG Red B as long as they can get past Pink Roses. They do. Cheech. Follow up, but he's beaten by Zen Zero. Off the back wall, Volt will read it. Zen Zero still can put it in. He's missed. Second attempt. Still not in. Pink Roses is now can't put it in. Cheechmo down the field. It's a race to the net. Cheechmo. 50-50. He's got the dunk. Infield. Zen Zero's missed. Open for Volt. They tie it up. And a huge mistake, a huge missed opportunity for GHG Red A. And GHG Red B will now find their third goal and tie it up here in Game 2. Then Zero, who was such a bright light at the start of this game, now going to have his head in his hands. He should have scored there on that offensive drive. And that whiff on the backfield didn't help him either. Now down the field. Cheech towards the corner. Volt missed this boost. I look like he doesn't really need it. Goes to the back wall. Good up by Cheech. Then Zero to the side wall. And now Cheech towards the net. Over! No, it's not. Pink Rose gets the save. Now he tries to clear it out. Cheech with control. Dribble. Flick. Zen Zero stops it there. GG Red A, they seem to have issues with their rotations. It just feels like they're so stagnant, so far apart from each other. And in every single one of the goals, it just feels like the other player who's supposed to be on defense is just a mile away. Okay, they still have a chance to win this game. Cheech. Bumps Zen Zero, still bumps him. Volt now towards the net. Oh, second there. Cheechmo couldn't get back and get the touch. Now Rose down the field. Off the back wall, Volt will save it. And now a miss here, Volt. With control. Towards the net, Cheech up. Cheech trying to find the net, but Zen Zero cleared it back. Rose won't be able to collect it. We go to overtime. And Prosser, what the ranks of these players? So what's funny about Tier 2 in the Golden Cup is it's a whole multitude of ranks. As that one off the post. Oh my goodness, Bedby almost cut me off there. So yeah, the ranks of these players, I believe it's like high champ. I believe both these teams are around the high champ level. Maybe they've hit low GC, I don't remember. I think Rose has though. I think he's hit GC before, but I think that's around the ranks that they are. Yeah, I think I'm right about that. I think they're around like champ 3. Now Volt going backwards, hitting it towards the net. No follow-up play coming from JJ Red B. Instead, they'll use it to try to get some boost control, set up 50-50. Zen Zero's missed. Volt in towards the net. Rose, awkward here. Maybe a shot from Cheech. Rose will get back in time. JJ Red B was too slow to notice the opportunity that they had. And now, Red A trying to answer with a shot here, but over Zen Zero. Cheechmo first to it, looking for the net. It will go in. And another whiff from Zen Zero. And Cheech will score. GHG Red A, it was whiffs that caused them to lose this game. GHG Red B now only one away from a sweep. And just like that, problems now. For GHG Red A, they have to win 3 games in a row to have that ability to beat GHG Red B. They just need 1 win. They haven't even won yet this season. This might be their best chance. You don't want to waste that kind of opportunity. Reverse sweep is required of GHG Red A. GHG Red B only 1 game away here. All that GHG Red B need to do is continue to take their chances, continue to play consistently, because so far GH Red A have had issues with that. We talked about those whiffs from Zen Zero, they just haven't been there. The solo plays from Pink Roses, they don't happen that often. He doesn't get as much time as he wants to use them. Now Volt with the flick over Zero. Oh, he has control, and that's open here. Volt will score. JG Red B. I don't know what happened here, but I think Cheechmo bumped Pink Roses. That's how the play was graded. What a great play from Cheechmo. I didn't see it there on first glance, but now that I see it again, what a great shot. 50-50 will favor B as Rose will go back. He can beat Cheechmo, but Cheechmo will dunk him in towards the net. Then Zero will wait for it. But he mishandles this. So does Volt. Cheechmo will come in to help him out. Rose, last one back. Cheechmo in field. Volt trying to answer back. Rose, though, has a chance to clear, has a chance to control it. Getting bumped along the way. Now he can shoot. Cheech with the save. And then Zero will take it all the way back. Volt looking for a pinch in towards the midfield. Instead, go towards Pink Roses. Now a shot. Well, if you want to call it that. It wasn't really as powerful as I thought it would have been. Off the sidewall. Volt with the clear. And now this one, that's weak as well. But Rose doesn't handle it, and Cheech will score. Mistake from GHE Red A. And really, that's all GHE Red B need to wait for to get these goals. Errors from Red A are causing them to lose this game. But there's still time left for them. They need to take the chances that they can get. And they need to be a little more consistent here. These errors from them are causing them to fall apart. There's Cheech with the clear. Goes the sidewall. Then Zero will get a touch back, but still in GHG Red B's hands. Then Zero off the ground. Volts will look to keep it close. Now he's got a interesting play there. He'll dribble around Rose. Infield opportunity, but instead he'll try to go for it himself. Then Zero will challenge early. And cut off the play. He knew that Volt didn't have a lot of ball control there. He knew that he was trying to get control of that. Other play in front of him. Here's Rose. That will be a goal. The ball found its way in front of the nets. Cheech had... Volt had no boost. He was going to get that corner boost. But then he saw Rose was jumping for it, and he had to jump... And he had to roll back in. Couldn't get there in time. GG Red B still in the lead, but now it's in jeopardy of a GHG Red comeback. A demo. Rose. Towards the net. Just a little wide. Volt will miss, but Cheech will take control. He'll flick it over Rose. One more touch. Can't get through Gen Zero. Now Rose off the back wall. Volt there to respond. You saw Cheech almost get the bump there on Zen Zero to create that goal. Well, it would have been a goal, I guess I should say. Now 50-50 from Cheech. GG Red B not afraid to get scrappy. GG Red A have not gone for these demo plays so far. So saying that, here comes Rose looking for one, and he'll hit it! Didn't get the demo, but it forces the defender to go away from the play, and that will allow Zen Zero with a pretty easy net to shoot on. As yeah, Cheech had to wait there for the demo go through, but by the time he backs away, the ball was already in his net. And it's all tied up in game 3. 50-50 will elude Pink Roses, getting bumped by Cheech. Volt can move upfield, but he's missed the corner. He's missed the boost, and now JJ Red B have to go back to defense. Something as simple as missing a boost off the kickoff and have disastrous effects here. Misplay from Rose. Then Zero will have it. He has boost himself, but Volt with literally almost nothing will just get enough on it to force the challenge to go away. Rose is maybe looking for a pinch, instead looking for a shot. A past the last defender, but no one there to respond, and now everybody's overcommitted from GHG Red A. Rose with boost, though. Going to answer back, the dribble. Flip reset, could use it, and it will be a goal. What a play from Pink Roses. It hung in the air there. Again, another flip reset. He uses it spectacularly. And Volt, there's nothing you can do. That's just a perfect play. And now GHG Red A have scored 3 unanswered. The momentum of this game goes back and forth. No team can really hold it for long periods of time before eventually relinquishing it. GHG Red B, though, Overall, this series has been the better team, but this game has not had a very good string of luck recently. I guess not even luck, they just haven't played well. Although that's a mistake, and that will be capitalized. I mean, that's just a miss there from Rose. Zen0 trusted him fully. And, you know, when a player misses like that in 2v2s, it will have effects. It will result in a goal against you. 50-50. Volt towards the corner. It will roll its way towards the midfield. Cheech towards the net. That will be the lead now. A go-ahead goal for GHE Red B. As they're not done yet. They want to win this game. They want to end the series quickly. Only time will tell now. 1:16 left on the clock. Again, I told you, the momentum just changes so quickly between these teams. Rose now. Maybe looking for an answer. Kickoff. Oh, what a beauty! Rose will score now. He's completed his hat-trick. Putting the team on his back here. Another solo play will result in another goal for GHG Red A. And again, the momentum just changing back and forth. We'll see if they add a second one and take the lead back in their favor. 68 seconds now. Goals are coming in pretty quickly. It's kind of like you blink and you'll miss it. And here's an answer. It's going to be another goal off the kickoff. I mean, I said it. You blink and you'll miss it. Both these teams just will not stop scoring off the kickoff. Although that one is more so a mistake from Zen0 overcommitting. And less so a great play from GHG Red B. (50-50). Cheech. Oh my, a challenge from Volt here off the sidewall. Upping up is Rose. Second touch is good, but no one wanting to challenge him there. GHG Red B will instead wait for him to end his solo play. But now, oh, almost a potential for a 2v1. Now it's sent all the way back by GHG Red B. Then Zero, awkward, almost gets demoed, but he evades it. Early challenge from Volt will prevent the ball from exiting that blue half. And now Zen0. Volt's got a bit greedy for the boost. That one almost on. Volt went for the boost arrow. An unwise decision. I'm really impressed that and I'm really surprised he didn't get scored on there. GHG Red A had an open net. Now Zen0. Saved by Cheech. Rose now. Picking it up, but Cheech will answer back. Final 10 seconds. GHG Red A need a goal to at least force overtime. Rose. Mistouches it. Cheech down the field. All we need to do is let it drop for GHG Red B. Zen0 keeps it up in front of the nets. And GHG Red B, they almost scored there again, but will be a 3-0 sweep. And that will be the series here. GHG Red B, 3 games in a row. Let me get ourselves to our main page here. And that means GHG Red A still no game wins so far this season. Been a tough run for them. As we are going to get, I think, Volt to join us. Let me get... We're just going to see who is available for GHG Red B. I know they have someone who wants to do an interview. We have time for that. Again, a sweep here for GHG Red B. They're happy with that. And I think we're going to get an interview. I have to see who it is. Oh. Looks like it's going to be Volt then. We'll get Volt in here for our interview. And we'll be on our way soon enough. Again, this is the first of 2 series for this specific part of the stream. Later tonight, we're going to have Radiance Phantoms versus Team Execute Academy. Again, I was paying attention to a series earlier with the Ignition Academy versus Ligmatas, because Ruby, the captain of Execute, is on Ignition Academy, or I guess was. That was his last series. But, hey, they won their series, so they will be playing on time. As joining me now is Volt. Volt, 3-0 sweep win. Your first win of the season. It must be nice. It was a bit of a slow start for you guys, but hey, you're starting to get those wins and you need them.
Yeah, the beginning of the season was kind of rough, but we regained. Of course we had to regain on the game that we played our teammates, but you know that's how it is, I guess. But no, they played super solid. They're super solid players, and Rose is a super mechanical player, and so we just tried to challenge as much as we could. Xin is a very ground player, so like we again challenged as much as we could. We went for demos, seeked out plays. They're super they're super good players, and I honestly I enjoy being on this team no matter what, if we're going against each other or not. It was a very fun match.
Yeah, I mean, to add to that, the momentum seemed to flip back and forth throughout the entirety of the series. No one could really hold the momentum for more than maybe 2 minutes before 2 goals were scored against them. Uh, I mean, how did you guys ride the momentum? Because you won every single game, even when you weren't controlling every part of the game. You still, you had to ride that momentum. Talk to me about that kind of feeling.
Me and Cheech have a lot of chemistry together, so we know we can flip off different play styles, and when needed, like if we know that they're like more ground heavy, more flick heavy, stuff like that. We have very adjustable play styles, and I think that even the synergy that me and Cheech have, no matter even if we're not calming, we can just flip off the script and change something up. So I think it was just a slight adjustments, and we bring things back, and a little bit more demos, a little bit more flicks, and we were all on the same call. So like
Oh,
comms were not really there too. It was yeah yeah.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, again, it's been interesting, but let's talk about your next matchup. Another Golden Arrows first matchup, you get to play Double Trouble. That team is undefeated. What do you have that you think will beat them next week?
Again, the
Because it's gonna be a tough matchup.
adjustability. Oh, the adjustability. I feel like is going to come into heavy play. But I feel like our communication is very sharp. So I feel like we know what we want to do when we want to do it, and if we can just do everything consistently, I think it'll be a good match.
I like to hear that, so he has his confidence here again. You get your first win of the season. It was a bit late, but hey, you still have it going for you. Do you have any final messages, any shoutouts for anybody watching out there?
Um, any final messages? Again, I love the boys. This team is a great team. We'll just go. Well, we're gonna go a long ways together. But I would like to shout out all the homies, all the friends, all the supporters, and everything. Thank you guys for being here. I again shout out the team, the org, everything. Hope you all take care.
Love to hear that again. Congratulations on your win tonight. You keep GHG Red A winless because they haven't won a single game yet this season. But and unfortunate for GHG Red A, they haven't had a
Yeah.
very good start to the season either. But again, congratulations on your win. We now see which half of the GHG Red team is better. So thanks for
Oh
answering that
no.
question.
No, we're all pretty good in our own ways.
Come on, you're supposed to join in with the salt. Anyways,
Yeah, no, we're the supreme. We're the supreme
there you
team.
go.
So.
That's what I like to hear. But again, congratulations on your win tonight. Have an amazing rest of your night. Maybe I'll see you guys soon.
All right, I appreciate it. Take care.
You too. Big win for. There's big roses. No. Yeah, of course. I'm here. I'm here to shoot. I'm here to shoot my shot. But again, thank you guys so much for joining. We still have one more series. We're gonna be going to a bit of an extended break here, but our next series, as again, we're gonna take a look at our schedule. We only have one match left to be played. It's Radiance Phantoms versus Team Execute Academy. That will be for the Skyward series. I'll be seeing you guys soon, but we're gonna take a bit of an extended break before we see them play. before. Hello, Chesso. How's it going? Welcome back to the Spodia stream, and boy oh boy, we got a great series here to end off the night. How's everybody doing? If you don't know me, I'm Spodia C. I can't believe that. No, I'm joking about it. It's fine. Again, we just saw a sweep where GHG Red B swept GHG Red A. Now, hopefully, not so much of a tongue twister now is our next series, Radiance Phantoms versus Team Execute Academy for the Skyward series. Both these teams have one thing in common, one thing that they don't want to have in common. They both lost in week 1. They're hoping to recover from that, because for both these teams, they expected themselves to do pretty well. Not the start you want to have in any sort of tournament. Especially one where, you know, you want to get as many wins as you can early. Help yourself out in the bid for the playoffs. And here are team rosters to tell you about these losses. I mean, it's not good for them. I'll tell you about them. We saw Execute Academy play. They had a Game 5 loss to Unknown Aerith. Radiance Phantoms lost to Invicta Esports. So, there's that. Both these teams, you know, wanting to get their win this week. Only one of them will be able to do so. But, of course, there's 2 teams. So, only one of them's going to be able to do it. The other one going to come out with a loss. Obviously, no one wants that. And, you know, these teams, neither do they want this, so for a win. Fun storyline here as well is talking about, as you said, flip outs, but also Maple. They're both teammates on Happy Beach Sports. United States of Happy Beach Sports, which is considered the best 2v2 team in the All-Star in the 2v2 All-Star part of the Skyward series, the 2v2 All-Star tier, All-Star division, whatever they call it. They won last week. We saw them win last week. Actually, I think they won 3-1. I think it was. I have to check that. I'm not the best at remembering that kind of stuff. Let me find it. Again, United States of Happy Beach Sports, an all-star 2v2 team. They won 3-0 over Valhalla Berserkers. That's what it was. They won 3-0. And we saw that matchup. Of course, good start in that league, but he wants a good start in this league as well, and obviously they didn't get it last time when they played Unknown Aerith, so they're hoping this time things can change. All-Star League. I don't know. A league? Got it. Thank you. As I'm going to set up a prediction poll for you all. To vote who you think will win. Do you think it'll be Radiance Phantoms or Team Execute Academy? Hello, Zen0. As again, we're just waiting for both these teams to let us know when they're ready. I will be sending out the prediction poll now. There you guys go. Go vote. Go crazy. I know you guys will. There's a lot of people who are fans of this Execute team that were disappointed to see that we're disappointed with them in week 1. Obviously, I don't have to tell you very much to tell you that they're hoping to change that. Again, last week, I gave them some pretty harsh criticisms. Zenzio would know this. He's here with me. He's in chat. Hello, Zenzio. He would know this. I gave him some pretty harsh criticisms. Because ultimately, this is a really solid team. Execute Academy is a solid team. The problem is, they don't really have the chemistry. And I noticed, and it was very evident last week. This week, they go against Radiance Phantoms, who are a team that do have the chemistry. This is a team that has stuck together for a very long time. I think they had the same roster. They had the exact same roster last season in the Skyward series. So, this is a roster that's been together for a long time. This is kind of a sleeper roster. A lot of people sleep on this team. This is a really strong Radiance team. Radiance Phantoms are kind of a dark horse candidate to win the whole thing. They're very strong, though. You should be very scared. They are not a very easy team to beat. They're known for having a very, very solid defense. And it's going to be very difficult for anybody to beat them. As, again, I got these guys in LOS. This is not LOS. This is Skyward series, by the way. Grande Huevos. This is a Skyward series. If it's LOS, by the way, if you want to know what league it's part of, always pay attention to my Twitter at SpottyFCRL. I usually list what league it's in. This one is in Skyward series. That logo at the top, that is the Skyward series logo. I don't actually have an LOS logo. So if it's an LOS matchup, it would actually just be the your next up match, your next up logo on there. I can't speak. Again, big matchup. Again, if anybody was paying attention to Ruby earlier today, he was on in his very last match with the Edition Academy in the Blackline Academy series, where he had a 4-0 win over the Matas in the finals. So He brought Ignition their first ever win as an organization, which I'm sure they'd be very happy with. And now he wants to look for more now on Execute. And he is on this team completely. Betting on both teams here. Radiance Phantoms. We're given match info, so they'll join anytime here. Again, it's very strong. This Phantoms team, they're very defensive, but don't let that fool you. They're very mechanical. Maple is a masterful 1v1 player. He's very good at that. I mean, all these players are very strong on their own right. I think when it comes to individual talent, I would have to probably put my hedging on Execute Academy, but the chemistry of theirs wasn't good. Radiant Phantoms have that chemistry. This team has been together for a while, so this is going to be an interesting matchup because for Execute Academy, that chemistry was what killed them last week. They're hoping that the work that they put in has been able to change that around to help them out this week. And both these teams are also 0-1. Remember that. All these teams are 0-1. They've had really tough starts to their season. Hoping that this week will be a little different for them. As just waiting on Radiance Phantoms to join on into the lobby and we'll get the series started. We'll go in game though. Nothing wrong with that. Best of 5, by the way. Didn't mention that. A best of 5. As that's not where it's supposed to be. Let's move the name around. That name's not in the right place. There you go. It's behind the scenes stuff, huh? I must not have actually gotten this ready before the stream started. But anyways, there we go. Everything's good to go except for the score lines. Let me fix that. There you go. Both these teams are 0-1. There we go. That is now correct. Everything's correct now. Yep, there we go. Again, as you guys can see, there's the roster Execute Academy, just a few of them in the lobby waiting for Radiance Phantoms. As soon as Phantoms join, we'll have a series on our hand. A best of 5 series, that is to be exact. Again, really big matchup. Maple and Flip Out are teammates in the 2v2 circuit, so I mean they want to beat each other. Of course you do. Teammates want to beat each other. As Flip Out is now joined. Don't know what that was for. I'm going to assume that was a misinput and not him intentionally trying to start the game without Radiance Phantoms. Narancy, I don't blame them. No, I'm not gonna change the team colors, man. No. No, Flip Out, I'm not changing the team colors. You specifically asked to be on orange. I gave you guys the orange team. You're going to be on orange. You're not going to be on Radiance Phantoms. Again, now we're hit our start time. Phantoms should be joining with their roster of 3. Lobby info has been sent to them, so just waiting. They might be stuck in like a casual matchup. Who knows? That happens a lot. It's not uncommon for teams to you know, be stuck in like a match or like a warm up. Blue is better. I do prefer blue, but Flip Out asked for orange. So, hey, I'm not the one who chose this. Flip Out chose orange. I personally do prefer... Actually, I do prefer orange. My orange card looks a lot better than my blue one, but I don't care. Both my cards look nice. But blue is generally better looking for most of my decals. You're not wrong about that. I mean, Sleepless is also here. Hello, Sleepless. You're gonna get some clips of some cool plays? He definitely does have info. I sent it to him. I DM'd him the info. Let me go ping him again. Yeah, he definitely has match info. I've sent it to him. There he is. He just said, "Oh, wait a second. Oh, thank you." There he is. He must have just forgot. He's blind. Okay, well. By the way, that's not me. He said he was blind. I'm not saying that he's blind. Although he did forget about it. He'll be joining, don't worry. Radiance Phantoms aren't going to take a forfeit loss. That's not how this works. They're pretty good. They're usually pretty good at being on time. And we're just waiting on them. Here they are. It's Maple, Master Yoda, and Upper 6 Jutaro. And T-Brock's also here. Wow, so they have a roster of 4 ready. Is Flip Out unhappy? He might not. I'm gonna ask if everything's okay. Well, we'll get a series started soon, don't worry. It's the last series of the night, so we can take our time with it. I don't think they're going to be doing that. I don't think Radiance Phantoms are known for cheating. I don't think they're not known for cheating, so I think we'll be fine. I mean, from all the times I've seen them play, they don't generally cheat, so. Oh, here comes the trash talk from Flip Out. Or just hopeful wishing. Anyways, game 1 here of this best of 5 series. It's week 2. Both these teams starting off this season not the way they wanted to. And they want to change that. It'll be Team Execute Academy on the orange, like Flip Out asked me for. And it's Radiance Phantoms on the blue. Radiance Phantoms, again, a generally more defensive team here than what we saw last week with known Aerith, but Execute Academy, they're generally a really aggressive team. We'll see if that works. But again, the one thing that I think fans are going to have over most teams that I play against is that chemistry. These guys know each other extremely well. They've played with each other for such a long amount of time. They've been teammates on 3s and 2s for who knows. So they are used to each other's playstyles. A good save there from Captain. As now a double commits. Open net. Literally all 3 Execute players in the blue half. Captain won't miss. As a double commit from Radiance Phantoms. An unwise decision off some bad team communication, and an early lead here for Execute Academy. And here we go in game 1. Execute Academy trying to come back again. A disheartening loss last week in game 5 for Phantoms. It wasn't very good either for themselves. I think they lost 2, so both these teams don't want to be in an 0-2 kind of hole. It's a tough one to dig out of when you're down in a season 0-2, especially when you're one of the. Especially since both these teams are considered very strong, very talented. They're both known for how well they play. They're considered some of the favorites actually. As this shot saved by Captain, who is generally the most offensive out of the team here for Execute Academy. I will say, one thing they've definitely changed up this series I've seen is they're definitely playing a lot slower. They're playing more methodical, and it is currently working for them. Not nearly as chaotic as they were last week. Last week, it seemed like they were all trying to do their own thing, and it developed into a lot of chaos. This week, the exact kind of opposite. They're taking things slowly. He's off the corner, infield. Miss from Flip Out. Ruby will get the clear, but everybody commits here. T-Brock off the back wall. Miss from Ruby. Cap will get the save. Looking for a bump on Maple, but Maple will avoid that, but Flip Out still has the boost advantage. Cleared back in by Upper 6. Captain. Execute Academy. Definitely less control on offense, but so far they have the lead. One good chance is all they needed. They'll be looking for another infield pass. That's in! Captain with the goal. His second of the game. As Ruby will find the infield pass. Jutaro was getting chased by Flip Out. Not like he was going to get back anyways. And Execute Academy double their lead to 2. It's these simple plays. They're not doing anything too crazy. Keeping it simple, keeping it calm. Well, that play from Ruby is not simple, and it's definitely not great. That'll be a goal for Jutaro. As Ruby here just gave a beautiful pass here to Radiance Phantoms, and I mean, they're not missing those kind of opportunities. A mistake from Execute Academy. But the amount of trust this team has in each other, mistakes like that can be very costly. You have to trust your teammates at this level, but man, things can go wrong when you do trust them. There's now Maple on net, saved by Ruby. And that will be cleared away by Captain. Now has control, dribble. Gets the fake, but still not enough. Ruby, though, going towards the net, and Jutaro couldn't get back in time. Execute Academy re-established that 2-goal lead as a fake play from Captain will open up the shooting lane for Ruby. While his shot was slow, it was enough. Take a look at the points here from Flip Out. Anyways, Flip Out here, roasting himself, that's interesting. As now a miss from Ruby, oh that'll be a goal right back for Jutaro. Ruby there, another whiff on defense, and that will be another goal for Radiance Phantoms. This one, though, completely unforced. He didn't even have to jump for that one. And he's just gifted a goal for Radiance Phantoms with a bow on top. This has not been the game that Ruby wants. He played extremely well again in his last series with the Ignition Academy, having been the captain of that team. But right now, this is not his best moment. As he'll look back for Flip Out up the field. Now Maple, the lobber. T-Brock jumps, he'll get bumped into this one. Jutaro with the clear, but it will only go towards Captain off the back wall. In for Flip Out, Flip Out will miss. Ruby nearby, 50-50 with Jutaro. Captain not towards the net, Ruby couldn't get to it on time. An open net for Captain, and I can't believe he missed that one. As now Flip Out looking in field, but no one there. This one on, saved by Captain. Execute Academies, it just doesn't seem like they have the same sort of passing lanes that they want to. Flip Out was looking for an info pass to Captain, but he was not there. Now on offense, Flip Out over Maple, and that will be a goal. The trust, you know, has been what has hurt some of these teams sometimes, and this one, I trust on Maple to get that touch from T-Brock, and as soon as Maple missed it, T-Brock, he's in no man's land. He will have no way of challenging that one. Execute Academy keep themselves in the lead, but it is on thin ice, as their defense has definitely looked a bit crumbly so far. Having with a miss. Maple down the field. Now Maple looking for a shot. It will go off the back wall. Flip Out. Trying to play in field. T-Brock. Miss from Ruby. Execute Academy are there to help him out, as they'll look to try to play the ball upfield, try to waste out as much time as possible, but Phantoms still have offense. Pinch from Jutaro. Captain will keep it up high. Jutaro again. This one for T-Brock. Saved by Flip Out. And that one might have just secured game one here for Execute Academy. Ruby with the clear. Maple will continue towards the corner. Miss from T-Brock. Flip Out. Trying to add maybe one more goal for Execute Academy. Captain couldn't get the bump on Jutaro. Ruby, another double commit from Phantoms. We still have one from them early this game to allow the first goal to go in. Now, maybe a chance for a fifth. Captain couldn't put that one on. There will be enough time wasted. Phantoms cannot come back from this deficit. Execute Academy will take game one. One more goal potential. Oh! It's Ruby! Towards the corner! And he had no hesitation to go for that. A corner double tap! How does he get those? It's Ruby to score! And put an exclamation point on this game. Execute Academy, I can't believe what that has happened. Ruby was probably the weakest player on their team for that game in terms of the mistakes he's made on defense, but my goodness, that was a brilliant goal. And all the time I've seen Ruby play, I have never seen him hit that. I have never seen that before from Ruby. Oh my goodness, that is a real silencer here, if you're a Radiance Phantoms fan. I'm shaking right now. That is incredible. I can't believe he was able to score that. Radiance Phantoms now going into game two. They have to put that goal behind them. Yeah, they have to put that whole game behind them. As we'll move into game two. As we're gonna go here into the game. Everybody's ready. Here we go, game two. Execute Academy takes game one. I'm still shaking for that goal. That's why I stuttered so much there. Holy, what a game one for Execute Academy. Exactly the start that they needed. Now looking to add more in game two. Maple with the clear. Whose name is Dot? That's Captain. Oh, it's back to... nope, it's not. Captain just changed his name mid-series. As for Phantoms, they made a change as well. They kicked out T-Block for the moment. They've added in Master Yoda. There's now Captain towards the side wall. Ruby, downfield, Flip Out's waiting. Flip Out won't reach it, but it will still be enough for Execute Academy to score. There's that one from Ruby with enough power on it to go in. The back post was left somewhat open, and he'll use it. And Execute Academy score first in this game as well. Flip Out. Rolls around the corner. Miss from Jutaro in front of the net. No one there from Execute. Ruby. A light touch. He'll look back towards Flip Out or Catman. Both of them are in the same position. Now it's a mistake here on defense. Execute. Trying to recover. Ruby with the clear. You'll get the pressure away. Jutaro. Only towards Flip Out. Execute Academy. Heavy clears right now are the name of the game on defense. Flip Out was looking for an infield pass there. No one waiting. Again, the chemistry of this team just isn't at the level that you need from freestyle players like this. Here's a play from Flip Out. Finds Captain towards the corner. In for Flip Out. Jutaro will clear it out. Ruby. Almost got dunked by Jutaro, but he will get the ball away. Ruby. Flip Out with the touch, but now it's Master Yoda. But Radiance Phantoms just finding a brick wall in this midfield here. That brick wall's name is everybody on Execute Academy. But Ruby bumps. Offense created. Still he'll clear it back, and again, Execute Academy. Trying to play downfield. Shot here, saved by Master Yoda. Execute Academy. Didn't have enough time to get the bump play there. Tap towards Ruby. Maple will try to shut it down, but Execute still trying to find offense. Mistouch from Flip Out. Jutaro was trying to get wind up for a shot, but I mean, it really didn't matter in the end because his play was completely far away from the net. Flip Out now. Misses this. Ruby. Dunks by Yoda. As Captain now. Off the sidewall. Infield looking for Flip Out. Flip Out. Couldn't reach that in time. The sight is there from these teams, but just can't connect on them just yet. No Captain. Light touch. Master Yoda trying to get over him. Captain will hit it backwards, looking for Ruby. Ruby's shot will go in. And there's the infield pass working. Exactly how they needed it to. It's Captain from the sidewall. And it's Ruby with the finish. What rank is it, Cloudy? This is the All-Star League of the Skyward Series. This is around Champ 3 GC1. This is around the ranks that the players that are playing right now. Yoda beaten by Captain here. And now a demo from Ruby. Flip Out. Starting the offense here off the corner. Jutaro will read that and he'll get the clear away. But Phantom's stuck. They're a team that do well when they get the lead because they can hold it so well on their defense. But when they're the ones having to answer back, that's a different question entirely. Because they are not a team that's known for overwhelming offense. Their defense is kind of what wins them games. While their offense is good, the reason why I support this team, there's a reason I have high regards for this Phantom side. They're not a team known for their offense. Now, double commit, no one connected it here. Master Yoda last one back. He'll be challenged by Catman towards the corner. Infield play, Jutaro will answer back. Ruby pinched it in towards the net. Master Yoda in the corner, Flip Outs, dunks by Master Yoda. Catman down the field. Jumping is Ruby. In the corner. Bumps Maple Syrup. Jutaro backwards. Looking for 50-50. He'll get it. Now he has a play downfield. But he won't get through Captain. Ruby. In the corner. Yoda got bumped away and Execute Academy. Right now up by 2. Definitely getting a bit scrappy though. As these teams not afraid of bumps. In fact, speaking of it, there's one from Flip Out. Infield pass! Captain will score. The demo helped open up the scoring lane, and Ruby and Captain will connect to form another goal for this team as they're looking to take game 2 as well. Flip Out, while he is the lowest one on the scoreboard, that goal really came from his play. And again, that is how a team works. Something that Execute Academy struggled with last week. This week they're doing a lot better in it. I'd definitely be interesting to see what they have changed so far, going from Series 1 to Series 2, because it feels like they're still a very similar team, but they just seem like they have that chemistry going for them. And ultimately, you don't really know how teams will build their chemistry. A lot of teams do it from playing ranks. Sometimes it's scrims, sometimes it's just knowing each other well. As a goal from Master Yona is going to shut me up here. Radiance Phantoms will find one back in this game as Ruby wanted the ball, Captain took it away from him. And that misplay from Captain is going to allow Master Yona with a pretty easy shot to make. Radiance Phantoms technically not out of it, but with 20 seconds remaining, they need to make quick work of these kickoffs. Here's a chance though, miss from Ruby. Shot from Maple, he won't be able to read it. And now an early challenge from Ruby will get the ball away and get rid of the danger. Flip out from the corner, can't read it. Captain Will goes towards the other corner. Execute Academy now. Lead 2-0 in the series. They're looking to get a sweep here against Radiance Phantoms. Put Phantoms to 0-2 and give themselves a 1-1 series scoreline right now. And so far, again, it's just offense versus defense. The offense generally wins. This game, they've just stopped Phantoms from getting that much offense. The only goal for Radiance Phantoms being from that mistake. Of course, time still left for Phantoms to come back, but it's going to take a lot of work. There's Execute Academy now. All you need is one win. As we'll be moving into Game 3. Team Execute Academy. Only one away from getting their first win in the Skyward series. As we're going to be starting Game 3 soon. As soon as everybody gets in here, that is. Uh-oh. Everybody's in. Cool to see. We'll be getting Game 3 started. And immediately... Oh, a fake from Ruby! Oh, he couldn't put it in! Flip out follow-up dunked by T-Brock. As T-Brock coming in. Already making his marks, subbing back into the game. In replacement of Upper 6 Jutaro. Already off the kickoff. Execute Academy bringing in some offensive power, but Ruby just missed the open net. He's now putting it back to his own corner here. Was Captain Maple Syrup off the back wall. Second touch in towards the net. Cleared away. Execute Academy huddling back on defense. This pace from Phantom's definitely something that they're having some difficulties keeping up with. But there's the clear from Flip Out. That can create opportunities on offense. Was the midfield Ruby's shot. That one is high and wide, but follow-up from Flip Out is good. Execute Academy now with the lead in Game 3. If this stays the same way as it is, if the game stays how it is, Execute Academy will have a sweep win. Of course, easier said than done though against a team like Radiance Phantoms, who are never out of any game. They're always a competitor, no matter the situation they're in. But of course, it must be a bit disheartening to know the situation that they're in right now. They're down 2 games, they need a reverse sweep. And they need to come back from a deficit here. But a misplay on offense. Execute Academy sent the house unnecessarily. If Ruby and Flip Up of jumping. I mean, where's Captain on that play as well? I think he jumped as well, but I mean, everyone in Execute Academy pushed up for that. Really, there is no necessary reasons to do so. You're up by 1, you really don't want to give it away in that kind of a situation. And they just did. Execute Academy, while they might be having fun here, ultimately what matters is the results, and giving away goals like that is something that is not the mark of a solid team. Especially in Game 3, where usually if you want to get a sweep, this is the toughest game to do it in. Ruby with control. T-Brock will win the challenge. Now Flip Out towards the corner. Execute Academy stuck on defense, cleared away, but T-Brock with the dunk. Couple dunks from Phantoms have been going their way here on offense. And now a miss from Flip Out, infield from Master Yona. Captain won't be able to read it. Still has the dribble, double commit from Phantoms. And now a clear back by Flip Out. Ruby in the corner. He's looking towards the net. Master Yoda with the clear. Now it's actually pinballed its way towards the net, but Ruby's on the back row will hold it and keep it strong. Flip Out. Takes it high. He's looking for a flip reset right in front of his net. Ruby will challenge this. He'll make sure to get it away from his net. Don't want to have a free shot for Radiance Phantoms. Now Captain, second touch, not there. Flip out jumping, trying to challenge Master Yoda, but it's gone all the way back. Ruby demoed, but not before he gets this touch on the ball. Infield play. T-Rock actually read it, but Captain did too. And now flip outs. Try to get a double tap to catch Radiance Phantoms off guard. It almost succeeded. On the field, T-Rock with the dunk. Oh, Ruby almost stone gold there. I mean, he was backflipping towards that one. And now flip out with the clear. Yoda. Towards the net, flip out. Gets past him, but Maple Syrup looking for it. He's good at hitting double taps. That one was just wide. That's Yoda infield, but no one up for Phantoms, and the offense goes to execute. Captain, oh, just wide off above the crossbar, just a little bit away from the nets. Now Maple down the field. Nets looking vulnerable, safe from flip out. Captain with the clear. Now race back the other way. Execute Academy. Quick transition. Can create quick offense. Flip outs. Was looking for Ruby there, but Ruby didn't follow in on the play. And this touch from Captain will do little more than delay Radiance Phantoms' offensive push. As flip outs miss this. Captain, he can't read it either. All from a mistake from flip out. I can't believe it. He missed it there, but Execute Academy. Ruby will come to the rescue. Flip outs. Where's the net? Off the sidewall from Yoda. Ruby off the back. Maybe a second. He eats it! It's Ruby to hit the go-ahead goal. Execute Academy. And Ruby, even though he's made so many mistakes this series so far, this one, no mistake here. A beautiful double tap as he'll read the ball all the way through. Radiance Phantoms now need to score in this final minute of gameplay. The sidewall from Master Yoda. Flip out with the clear. Okay, a read like that from Ruby. It might look easy. I mean, a waterfall generally isn't super difficult to read, but the problem with reading is that you don't know how fast the waterfall will actually be. Well, obviously the more you see it, the better you'll get at having a good estimate of what it is. Waterfalls can come in very quickly, although this one from flip out in front. Master Yoda will save it away. So a good read there from Ruby. Now his team has the lead in this game, a game that they can win the series in. Captain trying to get one more. Ruby in the corner. Looking for flip out for insurance. Maple Syrup will dunk it away. Ruby now. Saved by Master Yoda. Captain. Off the back wall, Maple will keep it high. Challenge from flip out in for Captain, looking for insurance. That one won't work, final 10 seconds. Ruby here, looking for one. Cleared away. Captain, towards his own corner. Flip out, great touch there. Now he just needs to ground it. Yoda will keep it up. T-Brock now. And they have to go the length of the field here, Phantoms. But it won't happen. Captain will ground it. Execute Academy with their first win of the Skyward series. And it comes with a 3-0 sweep over Radiance Phantoms. 3 games straight. They take down the Phantoms. And this is a much better result than they had last week. Last week, it just didn't look like a full team of with the chemistry going for them. This week, definitely you can see a change here. They look more like a unit. Still issues there, a lot of whiffs from them, a lot of misplays, and those infield passes from theirs were hit or miss, but it definitely looks a lot better this week. Not nearly as much to criticize. As that will be the last match of the night, but don't leave. We still have an interview coming from the players of Execute Academy. So we're going to get him in here. Again, a big win. When last week didn't look so good, this week, definitely a lot better. They needed that win. As there you go. Prediction poll now ended. As there we go. Again, we're gonna get him in here for the interview. I know Ruby's joining. I think Flip Out will be joining as well to chat with us again. Final match of the night. We'll just be waiting for them, but as soon as they're here, we'll be good to go. Oh, there they are. Hello. Okay. Now
Hello.
people on Twitch can hear you. Congratulations on your win. Welcome, Ruby and Flip Out. Week 1 was bad. Week 2, you looked a lot better.
I felt a lot better. And Ruby did too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it was again, week 1, you know, you guys lost in game 5. It was close, but ultimately you guys just did not look like you could contain them. But this week, what changed here? What did you guys do? Because your chemistry looked a lot better. I mean, it did. It really did. Because you guys, even though there were still issues with those infill passes, sometimes they hit, sometimes they didn't. You guys followed each other up a lot more, and there wasn't nearly as much panic play or solo efforts on offense.
I mean, if I'm being honest with you, Sporty, we weren't even at our full potential tonight. Like we were nowhere near our full potential.
We haven't played
and-
since Friday.
Yeah, we haven't scrimmed, done anything since Friday, and I mean, I'm not gonna share any personal business, but Cap just wasn't having a great day. He wasn't feeling himself as he usually would. So I mean, I took that as, you know, I kind of need to step up tonight, and Flip did too. Like we had a conversation, and I mean, it worked. I mean, 3-0, it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
We felt really good. So
Yeah, of course, a massive win. Again, a 3-0 sweep over Radiance Phantoms. Flip Out, you know Maple very well. He's your TV2 teammate on United States of Happy Sports that in the 2v2 division, in the 2v2 All-Star division. How does it feel kind of beating Maple here? Because I know, if I know anything about teammates in other, they like to beat each other.
It felt really good because we did not have a great 2 showing earlier tonight. It was probably the worst we've played ever. And I kind of knew that, like, if we didn't get a win tonight, I was gonna have a very long week. Because I mean, we won't be playing for another, like, until
Week.
next Monday at the earliest. So if I went 0-2 tonight, it was gonna be a very long week.
Yeah, and also you'd also have to add on like clips of people clipping against you, like you did last time.
Oh my god, that was
talk
miserable.
about clips.
I'm posting Ruby's corner double. That was nuts.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, Ruby? Let's talk about that corner double. That was the cherry on top in game 1. Tell me about that, because even you were surprised.
I was like, I don't even like. I think in comms, like I literally said, "What?" Like it
Yeah.
was something like that. So I don't know what it was, but tonight I just felt so mechanical. My mechs were on point, and what the only thing I remember about that double tap is like I want to say 20-30 seconds before that, I had an opportunity to hit a different corner double tap in the opposite corner, and I missed it, and I just mispositioned my car and everything, and like I didn't have enough boost, and it was just the whole shebang. But I saw, like, I banged into the corner on the double tap, and I saw like no one was near, and I saw like how much boost I had, and I said, okay, well, I have a lot of control over the situation, and just flipped my car over and banged it on net. I don't know what to say.
Of course. I mean, maybe the reason you're feeling so good was because of earlier today, only like an hour earlier, you had your final match with Ignition Academy, who are also in the Skyward series, but you had your final match with them, Ignition Academy versus Ligmatas, the grand finals of the Blackline Academy series. That matchup went as good as it could have gone. Did the confidence from that matchup help you here?
It probably did. I mean, me and Flip were playing some warm up twos games, and I was feeling myself. I was
getting hard carried.
I was feeling myself, and so it may have been the grand finals match. The 4-0 sweep probably went to my head a little bit. It got a little ego, but I mean it works out. Usually when I get my ego, I play terrible, and I don't know. I try to overcomplicate things, and I try to use my mechanics too much. But I mean, with Flip Out and Cap on my team, they knew that I was feeling really good tonight, and they just decided to support me. And I mean,
Yep,
great couple of teammates, am I right?
We knew our roles exactly. It's like I feel like I literally didn't even go for like shots. I was like, I'm just gonna let them kind of cook, and it worked. I mean, the results speak for themselves. So I think it's just whenever we're playing selfish, we'll play like we did against Unknown last week, which is just like not bad, like still very mechanical. A lot of goals are going to be scored, but we'll give up way more stuff on dumb double commits. If we play to support each other, there's not a single team in All-Star League that can beat us.
Oh, so that means you're going to be ranking yourself back up in that top 5 for the power rankings then.
Raw.
Maybe not yet. I mean, we are technically 1-1. We're 1-1, but I think the fact we lost in a game 5 against a really good team in Unknown Wraith.
Yeah.
And now we just swept I wouldn't say they're a top 5 team. Like, I know it's disrespect to Phantoms, but I think I mean, they did really well in Challenger League last year, but All Star is a different beast, especially with a lot of the really good teams playing in it right now. But I think a sweep is definitely something we needed to get our confidence back.
Yep,
100%.
and I mean next week it's another familiar team. It's Dream Station. It's Dream Station Black, I believe. Is that their name, right?
Dream Station Gold.
Dream Station Gold. That is FC Mr. Panda's team. They were on Radiance before, so it's another X-Radiant. It's another team that has some connections to Radiance. You know these guys. These guys played last season. What do you? And they're a good team as well. This is a solid team. That is another really solid team. I know this team pretty well. This is a good team. What do you have to say about that matchup, Flip Out?
For me, I think they know exactly how we like to play, and we know exactly how they like to play. I think it's just going to be a matter of who shows up on the day. I think if we play like we did today, we will not drop a game to them. If we play like we did against Unknown Wraith, we may drop a game or two.
Well,
And I mean, I specifically know how they play. I mean, me with Ignition Academy last season in the wildcard round for Skyward. Yeah, I want to say we 4-2'd.
Yeah,
4-1. And I mean, they're a good team. I just know
they're
how they
very
play,
solid.
and
I have them. When we were doing our power rankings, I had them in my top 5, I believe.
yeah. I mean, I just have to bring what I know. Me and Flip, I guess, we just need to bring what we know about them to the table, and counter what they bring to the table.
Yeah, they were the second team we ever scrimmed when we were trying out the 3 of us.
True.
yeah, of course. Again, a big win for you guys tonight. Any shoutouts? Any final statements here before we'll end off the stream? I know I'll
shout
be
out
seeing you guys
Captain.
next week, so
Oh, yeah.
most likely. Most
Shout
likely,
out
who knows?
Captain. That's my biggest shout out. Shout out Captain, because even though he wasn't having the greatest day of Rocket League, he still just he is so good consistently. He will consistently perform when he needs to most, and I respect the hell out of that. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And shout out Team Execute, because they're
True.
goats.
Simple as that. Again, a 3-0 sweep win. Couldn't have asked for a better rebound in week 2. Congratulations again. And I know I'll be seeing you guys at some point soon enough because it's
Shoutouts.
gonna be fun. Oh, you got a couple shoutouts?
Yeah, I
Go
got
for it,
a
go
list.
for it.
I got a list.
I
right
can
now.
wait. Your match was the last night, so you can talk for as long as you want to.
All right, I got a whole list right now. So first off, shout out Flip, shout out Cap. My teammates. Raw, those are my guys. Very, very pleased with the result tonight. Shout out to Survivor for bringing us into Team Execute.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the Execute main roster. They're very supportive of us, and they help us a lot.
They farm me and 6 minutes and stuff.
Yeah. Shout out to Ignition. I mean, obviously with that BLCS Grand Finals win, I mean, I can't ask for a better team to do it with, other than Cody, than Drazix, than Krevlo, than Volkenzi. I'm so happy about that Grand Finals win. Thank you to Ziggy for bringing me into Ignition and keeping the door open for any future opportunities. And thank you to, the whole Ignition community for having my back throughout the whole season. That's about it.
Oh yeah, I got nothing to add on that.
Flip out saying
Shout out
nothing.
Maple for not having the best day of Rocket League and allowing us to get a 3-0.
Okay, wow. Wait,
I'm
listen.
kidding.
Wow, jeez. All right then. All right.
Flip's on one tonight.
He and
all
I were
right.
just not clicking in twos, but we'll be back in twos. Don't worry. You'll see a lot more of Happy Sports United.
Well, there's a good chance I will be seeing a lot more of them. As again, thank you all so much for joining. Congratulations on your win. And again, it's nice to see you guys joining in, and again, also extra congratulations to you, Ruby, for the win earlier against Ligmatas in the Academy Series Finals. I wish I could have streamed that matchup, or at least have joined Nation, but obviously he wasn't able to have that happen, so it happens.
Yeah.
But again, congratulations anyways. Have an amazing rest of your night. You guys played extremely well tonight.
Pleasure.
Oh, it's always fun to have them in, isn't it? It's always fun to have them here. I see you there. Again, thank you for the follow, Mr. Squints, which I know is Frosted Fire. And Sugar Dippity Mel. We're really close. We're only 9 followers away from 1,000. Let's get to 1,000, alright? We can do it. We can totally do it It's totally possible. As let's get the raid going here. Oh my goodness, there we go. Let's get the raid going again. Thank you all so much for joining. There are some more matches tomorrow, including Ignition Academy. The new roster for the Skyward series will be playing their first actual matchup tomorrow. So stick by for that. That will be a good matchup. But again, again from me, thank you all so much. Y'all are amazing. Love you all. Thank you. Have an amazing rest of your night.